What's up, fellas? So today we're here to talk about why women seek out external validation in relationships. And I guess this will be more on the purple pill side for my guys that are in relationships, but it also can be for my red pill guys who are doing non-monogamous relationships, because even though you're not in a committed relationship, a woman still expects these same type of validation if they're in your rotation. So it's not committed. So even if you're not in a committed relationship, if you like got a girl in your rotation that you've been seeing for 6 months, a year, she's still gonna expect this type of validation, okay? So you guys must understand that in a relationship, non-monogamous or monogamous, a woman is going to seek out your validation, okay? So just like attention, guys, you have your non-sexual attention and your sexual attention. With validation, you have your non-sexual validation and your sexual validation, okay? So with your non-sexual validation, guys, this is gonna be when a woman cooks for you and then she wants you to tell her, you know, was it good and shit like that. I got this dress, how do I look in this dress? Or my hair, how does my hair look? Okay, that's your non-sexual validation. That's when she's just want a compliment, okay? Now, in this situation, I'm gonna handle this non-sexual validation first. In this situation, guys, to keep a woman chasing that validation, although it may come across as mean, you must tell her the truth. That's the only way she's gonna keep valuing this validation. If you don't tell her the truth and you just tell her what she wants to hear, over time, she starts to depreciate that validation because she knows you just tell her what she wants to hear. Now, the issue with why a lot of men do this is because it could come across as mean, and it can also set her in a mood for, you know, a day or so or whatever. So to avoid this, guys notoriously tell their girl what she wants to hear. I never do that. Never. Okay? Case in point, on this quarantine, when my girl couldn't, my main chick, the one I see on Saturday, when she couldn't get her hair done, okay, she came over here looking like fucking Kunta Kinte, and I told her, you look like Kizzy off of Roots. I told her, and I called her Kunta until she changed her fucking hairstyle. Okay, I was not finna tell her that it looks pretty. It does not. It looks like a hot ass mess. Now I know we're on quarantine, and I'm not gonna make a big issue out of it. I know your hairdresser's not working right now. Fine, but I'm letting you know that when your hairdresser gets back to work, this shit is not acceptable. You know what that does, guys? That puts her on notice going forward that, you know how women get comfortable and they start coming over your house looking like Kizzy with their fucking hair all nappy, with a Aunt Jemima dress on and shit, with the damn scarf around her head looking like a fucking gangbanger and shit. That shit is not gonna work over here. You gonna stay on your P's and Q's as far as you dressing, okay? And that has nothing really for me trying to get her to chase my validation. Fuck that. That's about you gonna look sexy for me, or I'm gonna tell you, okay? So that's the issue on that, guys, okay? Make sure she cooked for me one time, okay? Cooked good, all the food was good. Then this one time she cooked and the shrimp didn't taste as good. I told her. And you got to understand, guys, she holds on her breath till I taste the food. She wants my approval that good because she knows I'm going to tell her, right? And so she is literally like, when I sit down to eat, she's standing there basically holding her breath, hoping I like it. Okay? That's what I want. I don't want her getting lazy on my cooking to where you starting to half-ass cook and not do. No. I want you to give me them same meals that you was putting your effort into when you was trying to earn this relation, earn a spot in my rotation. I want that same effort. Don't get lazy now thinking you got your foot in the door, because the same foot that you put in this door, I use that same foot to kick your ass out this goddamn door. Okay, guys? So you have to tell women the truth. You have to understand that. If you don't, if you somebody who avoids that confrontation like that, to where you just gonna tell her, oh, it's good, and you wanna fucking throw up, and when her hair is not looking good and she the one that got her hair done something crazy, and you just tell her, oh, it looks good. this is what over time she will start to depreciate your validation, and she will start to seek it externally. Okay, guys, externally, as in she'll, post something on Instagram, or something to pick her up, something to make her feel good. Because y'all guys got to understand, right? Women don't have no confidence. They get the confidence from us. This is why a man that's not confident is in his feminine energy. A man is supposed to be confident, stable, not supposed to move you off, off center. I know it sounds crazy, like we not supposed to be human, right? We supposed to be these fucking super androids, that we emotionless creatures that never get sad, never cry. But that's what society expects out of us, right? We never supposed to be all nothing. We supposed to always, somebody killed my mama, I'm supposed to be at work the next day like it don't bother me. That's how as men, we supposed to be these emotionless creatures that don't have feel, like cyborgs. Like fucking the Terminator, like Arnold Schwarzenegger on the Terminator. Just fucking cyborgs. We don't have feelings, right? But anyway, so y'all guys got to understand that if you don't give it to her, she would seek it out externally. Now, when a girl with me that's in my rotation or something, she cooks something good, I tell her, hey, this is good, babe. I don't get into all the, I'm gonna do the dread game, and I don't do all that in this situation. Okay, for all y'all guys that wondering what dread game is when it's basically feeding them scraps, so to speak, right? And in a different aspect. All right, so it's kind of like you got to give women something. You got to give women something. For all you guys that's over here that just think like you can't never validate a woman, she always gonna look like shit to me, and I'm gonna tell her that's not gonna work, guys. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. You got to feed women scraps. Period. Okay, so if you don't, then she got to go get that validation externally just to pick her up, to make her feel good about herself. And this is when you'll see the plates on Facebook and shit. I cook all this other bullshit. I cook 8-course meal, all this other bullshit. Trying to get like, can I come get a plate? All this other bullshit. Or she might, but y'all guys know that's usually not what women want to get their validation from, cooking and shit. Y'all guys know where they really want to get it from, the way they look. Usually a woman wants to get her validation from you complimenting her on some dress she wore or hairdo. Y'all guys got to also understand that sometimes these women seek the validation without asking you. So they'll just come around you with their hairdo new or something different about it, and they expect you to pick up on it. And if you don't pick up on it, then they take that as you not validating them also. Okay, so you supposed to be able to pick up when she changed her fucking nail polish, when she clipped her toenails, when she changed the pillowcases in the bedroom. As a man, you supposed to pick up on every fucking thing she does. And if you don't, this is when you're gonna see the attitude. Some of you guys have a girl that's walking around with attitude, and you wondering why she got attitude. You ain't did nothing. Probably she did something and you didn't notice it, and she fucking catching the fucking attitude. Okay, so if she clipped this eyebrow a little bit lower than this and you didn't catch it, she got an attitude because you mixed that. She cut this eyebrow a 0.5 centimeter lower than this fucking eyebrow. Yeah, they fucking batshit crazy. That's why I live alone. Deal with it. Okay, guys? So that's one aspect. And that's usually where women gonna want to get their validation from. It's all good and dandy if you compliment them on their cooking, or if she changed the bedroom suit around and shit and you compliment them, hey, I love what you did with the bedroom. That's nice and dandy, but we already know what most of their validation want to come from. It's the way they fucking look, some type of way, okay? And the sexual validation, guys, is when you and I don't know if I bought this up because I think I might have missed to say this, but all this came about, guys, from the Ayesha Curry and Steph Curry. Steph Curry, she's still seeking validation and attention from other men. Okay, so if I didn't say that at the beginning, that's where it came from. But the sexual validation, guys, is your desire for your woman. Now, this is natural over the course of a long extended relationship, which I think Ayesha Curry been with this dude. I don't know. They've been together a long fucking time, right? So it's the natural course of thing for guys to, even if a girl is hot, right? And we all know Ayesha done put on some weight, right? I would say I used to think she was hot back in the day. I think she done got a little too chunky for me these days, right? And y'all guys know I like thick women, right? But her weight didn't go to the right places. All right, her weights went to her fucking cheeks. She looked like a big ass fat chipmunk right now, right? So her weight did not definitely go to the right places. But what happens is when you guys in these extended relationships, over time, your natural desire for your woman goes down. It's natural. I doubt Jay-Z is fucking Beyonce today like he was 20 years ago. I mean, it just can't be, right? It just old pussy, right? It's impossible. You can try different positions, you can do whatever you want, but over time it dies down and it wanes, right? It's just the way it fucking is. The thing is in this situation, guys, is sometimes if it goes down too much to where you're not fucking your girl, this is when you run the chance of her cheating on you. All right, red hill, because a woman has to be desired sexually. It's good that you give her your non-sexual validation where you compliment her on the looks, but she has to be desired where you want to fuck her. I had a girl, this been a while ago, I had a girl one time where she was going down on me and she was having a hard time getting it up. She told me something, you getting bored? All right, you see what I'm saying? Because it wasn't the way it was before when we first started fucking. As soon as I take my clothes off, I'm already bone hard. Here she is, 3-4 minutes and sucking my dick and I'm still like half hard. That's because I was a little tired of fucking her. Do y'all guys understand that? So women at this point, they'll start to lose their sexual confidence in themselves as in their sex appeal because they get it from you. So what'll happen is they'll start to want to get it because they want to be desired again. Okay, guys? So for all you guys that are purple pill, you have to make it a point to where you fuck your girl. All right, do what you have to do to try to keep the relationship spicy as you can, if you care. All right, most of those red pill guys, we don't fucking care. But for my purple pill guys that are in relationships, they want or got families, and they want to keep their girl, you have to stomach some type of way to keep physically attracted to her to fuck that bitch. If you don't, I guarantee you it won't be long before she step out on you. Okay, because she is gonna want that sexual validation. All right, and this validation ain't gonna just be, sometimes it can be just quilled with her posting a picture on Instagram or something like that. Now, if she's attached to you, right? If she's attached to you, no, I don't think she will. She'll keep chasing your validation, right? But if she's not attached to you, there's a very good chance she's gonna cheat on you. Okay, now some women get their little boost if they just post a picture on Instagram and get a bunch of likes and a whole bunch of people telling them they look good, and that does the trick. But a lot of times they still wants to feel that sexual validation, a man that lusts for them and desire them. Okay, guys, so I'm just putting that fucking out there. But as far as the Ayesha Curry situation, guys, it could be either one. Right? It could be either one, because more likely, let's be honest, Steph probably has a couple of side women. Let's be honest. We all know that. Steph probably has a couple of side women. He's fucking them, and she's just the wife or whatever. She's probably going to be the one that he cares about, and these other girls are going to be hot chicks. So he probably doesn't desire her, and so that causes her to seek validation. And it also could be the fact that he just tells her what she wants to hear. He tells her, you look beautiful. Ayesha Lection gained, 30 or 40 pounds, and he probably tells her, baby, you look beautiful as ever, blah, blah, blah. So after a while, she just, his validation means nothing because she knows he just says all the fucking right thing. This is why you guys cannot do that. If your girl starts to put on a few pounds, make sure you let her know that if you're not attracted to it, right? Most of my girls, when they put on weight, I actually liked it, right? I always got a weight requirement for my women, and it ain't because you can't get too big. It's usually don't get too skinny, right? The worst thing for a guy like me is when I get with a woman and she tell me she finna drop 25 pounds. Now, bitches, you out your fucking mind. If I wanted a fucking pencil, I would have went to the fucking store and got me a fucking pencil. All right? I don't want no, you got the little yellow pencils and you got the big old fat red pencils, the ones the retarded kids in first grade use and shit like that because they couldn't use the little small pencil. And that's what you stay. You stay the big red pencil, all right? Don't get over here and try to become the little yellow pencil, all right? I don't want no fucking yellow pencil. I want a big red pencil, all right? Curvaceous, by the way, guys. I think a lot of you guys get me mixed up on what I like, all right? If for any of y'all guys wondering what I like, go to Instagram and look at Ravi Loso Instagram. Not that I've been over there. You know, I've heard. You know, I don't check out women on Instagram. It goes against my morals. But for all you guys, go to Instagram, look at Robbie Loso. All right. Who else? Well, that's just Robbie Loso is a good one, right? That's what I like. All right. Small waist, big old ass, big old titties. That's what I'm attracted to. I think some of you guys out here think that I fucking like big old fat bitches, 300-pound fat, 600-pound club. Y'all motherfuckers done lost y'all fucking mind. All right, I like thick, sexy girls. All right, guys. So that's the situation, guys. Make sure you tell your woman the truth, and make sure that you find some type of way to still want to fuck her, or she could want to seek that out externally. All right, I'll get back with you guys later. What's up, fellas? So I watched a few movies this weekend. One of them I watched was Captain Phillips. Now, I actually seen this movie when it first came out at the movies, but the girl I was kicking it with on Saturday, she hadn't seen it, and I hadn't seen it since that time it came out, so I watched it again. Very good movie. If you haven't seen it, make sure you check it out. All right. And I'm watching all these movies, guys, on myflixer.com. All right. There's other free sites out there that you can watch these movies, but right now the one that I'm having to I'm finding a lot of them on is myflixer.com, which was suggested to me anyway by patron supporter. Another movie I watched was Life. Very good movie, space movie. I'm into shit like that. I'm not into a whole lot of science fiction movies, but I am into like space movies if they're made properly. I had a patron supporter ask me, why are women so attracted to men who are emotionally unavailable? Well, let me tell you what conclusion that I've come to in my life, guys. If a woman finds you attractive, and that could be for whatever reason, what she finds attractive in men, could be the way you look, your swagger, your personality, whatever the woman values the most, whatever the woman values the most in her life at that particular point. If you have confidence combined with her attraction, then that's what the main thing is going to be with a woman finding you attractive. All right. Whether you're emotionally unavailable and all that, I tell you what, be emotionally unavailable and her don't find you attractive, and let's see how that works out for you. Okay, so after a woman finds you attractive, whatever that is, maybe she finds your personality attractive. It don't got to be just your looks, right? Once a woman finds you attractive, if you have the confidence to go along with it, that means to show strength, show that you're in abundance, show that you're not in a scarcity mindset. Once you show that, the charisma and everything else comes with it. Everything else falls into place, right? So whether, and I went to Capitol Grill also, guys, on Saturday. Very good spot. Y'all, I already showed y'all. I've been here one time. I came back. It was so good. But that's the main thing I've seen with women, guys. And that's why you got to be in abundance to know that, everything is subjective, and some women are going to find you attractive, some women don't. All that other stuff, I would say being emotionally unavailable is going to be attractive to a lot of women, but it's just semantics after she finds you attractive and you have confidence. That's what I've seen in my life, guys. So everything else is just icing on the cake, but that's the primary thing that you're going to see with attraction. All right, guys, and so that's what I did on the weekend. Make sure you check those movies out. What's up, fellas? So I had a loyal patron support that wanted me to talk about, will karma come back on him if he's sleeping with, women in relationships or married women? And the answer to that, guys, is yes. If you plan on being in a relationship one day or getting married, most certainly will come back on you. Okay, first of all, let me clear this up. A lot of you guys don't know what karma is. Okay, this is not karma, right? Karma is not you go sleep with somebody else's girl, and then next week you break your foot. That's not karma. That was just bad luck. That was inevitable to happen anyway. Okay, guys, that was going to happen anyway. So that's not karma. Karma is, let me give y'all a perfect example. Well, let me say this. Karma is when the way that you affected somebody happens to you that exact same way, where you know exactly where it came from. Give y'all guys a good example. When we was younger, maybe it was like 13 or 14, right? Maybe 13 or 14. My younger brother, for whatever reason, I don't know what devil was going through him this particular evening, but he decided it was a stray cat that was on the front porch, and he decided to go in the kitchen, heat up some boiling grease, and he was gonna throw it at the cat. And don't even begin to ask me what psychotic, crazy thoughts was going through his head to make a motherfucker want to go in the kitchen and burn a fucking cat with burning hot grease. All I know is I'm laying on the bed, and next thing I know, he comes in the house holding his hand some kind of way. I don't know how he did it. He done burnt his hand with the fucking grease. Okay, I'm quite sure he probably got some on the cat too, but he also burnt his fucking hand. Had a badass, like, we ain't go to the hospital now. We ain't had no insurance, so I just say it was look like a first or second degree burn, right? Where you could see the white meat, skin red, and all that other shit, right? And he had to just put some shit where we around the house and wrap it with whatever we had, some gauze around the fucking house, right? That was karma. That is exactly what karma is, guys. Karma ain't he go burn the cat with burning hot grease, and then the next day he walk and step in a hole and break his foot. That's not karma. That's just bad luck. Okay, so that's the thing which y'all guys got to understand about karma. It usually something when it happens. When it happens to you, you know exactly where it came from because you did something to somebody in that same exact situation. It's all what we call it is God don't like ugly. That's what we call it in the hood. God don't like ugly. God don't like ugly. What we said in the hood was basically karma. Okay, when you do something to somebody and it comes back to you in that same similar fashion. You got a roommate, they living with you, right? For whatever reason, maybe they, left a fork in the sink and you decide, hey, I'm gonna throw them on the street. They gonna be homeless. Okay, a year later, for whatever reason, you lost your job. Now you fucking homeless. That's karma. That's what karma is, guys. Okay. Now, would I fuck women that's in relationships? Of course. All right. Listen, that is not my situation. I don't seek it, but the reason why, I don't concern myself with that type of stuff, because in my head, he got to learn. See, I'm trying to help him out. See, me fucking his girl is going to lead him to the red pill. I'm all about helping people. And me fucking his girl is indirectly helping him. He has to learn, guys. He has to learn. This is no different than your dog shitting in the house, and then you go, put his nose in the shit, and then you hit him on the ass. He got to learn. Okay, he got to learn that women ain't shit. He all over there in this blue pill phase, and he all in love and shit. He ain't learned. Okay, he haven't been exposed to this type of nature. So I am going to expose him to it. So just understand, guys, that for my red pill brothers over here, that when you fuck somebody else's girl, you're helping them out. Understand that. Now, you say, well, AMS, you just said karma gonna come back to us. Well, the reason why I don't concern myself with this type of karma is because, for one, I always come from the premise that they're all sluts, guys. Hey, how you gonna karma me when every girl I date, I just assume she's fucking somebody else? Usually 2 or 3 other guys. I just assume that even if she haven't given me no reason to assume that, I just automatically thinks that. That's what my life experiences with seeing other women in my family and shit. That's what life have taught me, that women ain't shit. So I always come from that premise. So there ain't gonna be no fucking karma. Karma means that it is something that I didn't expect. I expect that. So I don't concern myself with that. And for all you guys that deal with insecurities, when I say insecurities, I'm not talking about, features that you don't like about yourself. I say insecurities, I mean jealousy towards a woman. The reason it comes from this is because you don't come from this premise. I always come from a premise that they're all sluts. Okay? When some of you guys, you see your girl texting and stuff. Now, I'm not talking about on the date or whatever, but let's just hypothetically say you in the kitchen, you turn around, she's on her phone texting or whatever for a quick second, right? And let's hypothetically say she has a kid, right? And instantly insecurities go through your head. The reason it don't go through my head, because I just automatically assume they're all sluts. I always just assume, yes, probably another dude she texting. That girl dealing with, tell me like 2 o'clock in the morning, oh, my child texted me, asked me about, bitch, get the it might have been. I don't fucking know. It could have been. I just take it from the position of they're all sluts. So karma can't come back into me in that situation because I come from that aspect that they're all sluts. If you somebody that's gonna go purple pill and you want to fuck with other girls, other guys' girls, then absolutely karma's gonna come back on you. Absolutely. I just don't concern myself with it because I already assume that they're all sluts. That's how I take it. Attachment or not. I honestly believe that if a woman is attached to you, she will not cheat. And I still take it from the premise that they're all sluts. I still take it from that. You could never go wrong when you take it from that aspect. Right? When you take it from that aspect, you will never show no jealousy, no neediness or nothing. All right? If you guys that are getting jealous or you feel a little, it's because you coming from the aspect of, I believe this one is different. And so this is what causes you to be jealous when you see things that might not be what it. And this is the issue. This is why I talk about purple pill men. Once you've been exposed to the red pill, if you go purple pill, you know in female nature, you is always going to be jealous. I am telling you, it is impossible. I know guys say, well, I don't believe that. Believe what you want to fucking believe. How can you understand female nature, honestly, and trust one completely? It is complete bullshit. Once you understand female nature and you know what they're capable of, you will never, ever trust that woman. You will always be fucking jealous. You understand their nature too much. Okay? Some of the guys in the world who are abusive with their woman, the reason they're abusive is because they understand female nature. But instead of just staying, in an open relationship, they get in a relationship and then they want to abuse them to where they too scared to cheat. Do y'all guys understand that? They too scared down. We already know some guys who are abusive. They just abusive and they will fucking abuse a dog and all this and other shit. They just abuse any goddamn thing. They beat their damn dick too much, right? So I'm not talking about them guys. I'm talking about some guys are good guys, but they got such a good understanding on female nature that they become abusive. Well, you say, well, AMS, you understand female nature. Why aren't you abusive? Well, for one, I know the best way to get a woman to respect you is here, not here. I'm telling you that shit right now. So for all you guys that are red pill, that are gonna go purple pill, you are gonna be one of these guys that's gonna always be watching your fucking back. I'm telling you that shit now. You always gonna be every little thing because you understand female nature too much. It is what it is, guys. So, as you guys know, what I always say, if you want to get a woman's respect, is to leave, not be abusive. If you're a guy that's watching this and you're trying to get your woman, and I know I probably got somebody on here that is, and y'all guys got to understand, abusive doesn't mean that they fucking Ike Turner with their girl every day. An abusive guy could be somebody who's a physical with his girl once a fucking year. When she does, it ain't when you watch the movie Ike and Tina, the What's Love Got to Do with It, you don't got to be an abusive guy. You putting your hands on your woman every day. It could be once a year is too much. And you'll have some guys over here like that. Just understand that the only way to get a woman's ultimate respect is here, never here. I'm telling you that shit right now. Never here. A woman actually loses respect for you and becomes more rebellious when you do that. We see that with the fucking shit that's going on now. When you try to clamp down more, it just causes more fucking friction. That's all it does. When you try to smother somebody more, they just rebels more. That's all it does. Okay, guys? So, and also with karma, guys, as in far as karma with anything else in my life, for all you guys that don't know, I'm generally a good person. Genuinely a good person. I am. I'm not an asshole. I'm genuinely a good person. I help somebody out in need. If they need, long as they're not trying to take advantage of my kindness and shit like that, just be the best person that you possibly fucking can. That's all I can fucking tell you. But as far as karma coming back on me for fucking other guys' girl, no, I don't concern myself with it because I always come from the premise that they're all sluts. And I consider myself doing myself a service to society. They got to learn, fellas. They got to learn. Okay? I'm trying to help them out. They got to understand female nature. Everybody, how you guys get over here? You just wake up one morning and you just searching out red pill content? Hell fucking no. You had to fucking learn. You some type of way you went through some bullshit with a fucking woman and you went to seek out answers and then you discovered the fucking red pill. You had to fucking learn. Why did you fucking learn? She was pulling away. She probably taking some other dick. She probably had a child of Tyrone or something. You noticed it. And you like, hey, why my girl pulling away? So you go on YouTube or you went on Google and you searched in why my girl pulling away, and then you found fucking red pill content and you found out, okay, she probably found a better fucking deal. So how the fuck you learn? They gotta learn too. All right, so that's what I got to say about that, guys. All right, I'll get back with you guys later.